Well, if they're out of the country. It's only 11 a.m. on the East Coast. Hi,
Afternoon.
everybody. Tiffany here. Welcome to my quilting life. Today is Saturday, the 26th of March, and it's morning time. And I have mail and a haul to show you guys. And not just any haul, a sight unseen haul, because I have not seen this, so you guys will be seeing it with me for the first time.
That's quite interesting. A sight unseen quilting hall. I
Yeah.
like that. Fabric hall.
Hi, Teresa. Hi, Lewis. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Christine. Hi, Laura. Hi, Amy. Hi, Crystal. So I'm just going to let everybody start coming in. Hi, Melina. Hi, Emily. Hi, Kim. Hi, Nancy. Oh, it goes fast when people start coming in. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Shirley. Darlene. Leanne. Lori. Maxie Doodle. Good morning. Good morning. Wake up for Tiffy. No, I'm not usually hyper in the morning. I'm just, a little hyper because I'm excited to show you guys my sight unseen haul.
Well, you haven't seen it yet either, so yeah, you don't know what it is.
We got Catherine, Nancy, Tracy's saying laugh out loud, Susan. All right, so I got mail. Obviously, I get at least one thing a week in the mail. So there's weeks that go by, like weeks literally go by, that I don't get anything in the mail. Not even a postcard. And you guys know, for those that have been following my channel for a long time, I love postcards. And I feel like my talking is messed up. Hold on. That's a good mint. Anyway, I'm going to chew this mint up real quick and kill my teeth. But that's okay, because it's on one side.
You're talking is fine, honey. Just do your thing.
Wow. That's a very minty mint. Take a drink of water and swallow it down.
Tarlene has how much coffee have you had? We don't drink coffee.
Zero coffee. You know why? Because I don't drink coffee. I cannot stand the smell, the taste, the smell of it on somebody. I don't like coffee. I don't know what it is. I never liked it. Even since I was a little kid, I used to hate it. My parents would give me a kiss off to school as a little kid, and I was like, ugh. I don't like coffee. Never have. Let's see, where was I with that? We got Pearl, Paulette, Carissa, Maddie, Darlene, Catherine, Laura saying hi to Scotty, Georgia. I can't spit it out, Teresa. I got to chew it. It's a nice tasting mint. I love mints. If you guys didn't know this about me, I made myself a little quilty bag that's about this big by this tall. And Scott buys me big, huge bags of mints, and then I dump the mints in there. They're pre-packaged because I have cigarette breath. I smoke, so after every cigarette, I usually have a mint, and then every once in a while, I have a mint just to have a mint because they're so good. Like sometimes I'll eat 4 mints in a row because they're just good. But I made this little quilty bag, and I fill it with mints, and it lasts me like 2 or 3 months. But yeah, I have little mint bags, so then I keep a ton in my purse and everything. Around two it is here. Kim, April, Rena, Beverly, Marie, Glennie. All right, so let's get to mail first. Because why not? It's right here. So I have one box. I try not to show you guys the lids. I got an envelope from Canada and a second box that's kind of on the heavy side. The second box is from California, it looks like. Letters from Canada. And the other small box is from Montana. Okay, so let's see what is the envelope has. Scott cracks open the boxes, but I don't look. I wait. And then obviously the letters we don't open, I open those.
I don't look in the box.
Directly. We have in here I'm gonna kick out of this one. It's in there. together they had their library. The design for the wedding ring quilt can inspire you for Alexa's wedding quilt, and the other one might be cool to share with other quilters. I'm always thinking about you and praying for you. Love, Linda. All right.
Show us this.
So it is I'd Rather Be Quilting. It is quilting designs to put in a double wedding ring.
Oh, that's cool.
So I could actually use this for the long arm quilting of the double wedding ring. So it's the quilting designs to go into a double wedding ring quilt. So that is awesome. All right, we're going to start with the little box that's from Montana. Montana. That's the state that I was supposed to move to. You know when you're young and you're like, where should I move to? And you open up a map and you close your eyes and go, and it lands somewhere. Montana was the state that my finger landed on, and I should have moved there, but I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't, because it's probably cold as crap there. Let's see. Tiffany and Scott, I love watching you both. Excited for your new embroidery adventure. Hope this helps at least in your learning. Blessings and hugs. Okay to unbox on YouTube if you wish. I saw that first because that's the way the letter was down, so I was able to open it. Oh, right on top of this box. Ooh, wow.
Oh, it's elephants.
It is elephant fabric. That is adorable.
I like the elephants.
That is so cute. Look at that. Aw. And then I don't know if I really want to take all this out, but I'm going to tip the... It is all Ace Royal machine embroidery thread. And I'm going to tip this so that you guys can see, and I'm going to quickly hold up every color.
Oh, is that supposed to be for your new machine?
Yep. So this is embroidery thread. I'm going to just go quick with all the colors. Just like this.
You don't have to take them all
Yep,
out.
I'm going to do every single one of them. So quickly like.
You have 4 huge bags to do. It's
Yep.
Take you an hour on its own.
Green, red, another red, another red, a peach, it's hard to see, another green, a tan. Ooh, here's a variegated green. That's pretty. Black, tan, orange, yellow, yellow, blue, or no, yeah, that's a gray blue. Green,
Krista says that's the best gift.
white, orange, gray, rust, aqua, green,
Holy cow, how much do these things cost? She
green,
sent me a ton.
blue,
Goodness, she went way
a
above and
pretty
beyond.
purple, a royal blue. It almost looks variegated, but it's light, a pink, but it's got some lighter lighter tones to the pink.
April says you don't have to worry about thread for a
Purple.
while.
No, definitely not. This is amazing.
Holy
A
cow.
white, a baby blue,
Way above.
a different baby blue that reads gray, an orange, a red. I'm curious to know, has anybody ever used this Ace Royal thread? This is what the outside looks like. Kind of curious. I've never embroidered before, so I don't know the good threads that are for embroidery. I don't know, like, all the different kinds. There's probably a ton, like even Glide that I use on the long arm is an embroidery thread. Seafoam green, pink, blue, turquoise, blue, a brownish color,
Teresa says she's
Another
never seen
pink.
it before.
a red, a blue, another seafoamy kind of green, a rose, another rust one, a purple, and a red. Can you believe that? Wow, this is awesome. It's like Christmas morning in my quilt room. Christmas in March.
Kim says she's never heard of that brand either.
mail.
2 people, Kim and Teresa.
It feels soft.
At
It's
least you
soft
have a lot of
thread.
it
It's
now.
a very soft thread.
Joyce wants to know how to send you stuff.
I have a P.O. box in the description below. If you don't use USPS, you'll have to email me. There's a couple of you out there that don't use USPS for shipping, so just email me and I can give you my home address. But I try not to give out my home address for anything, so try your best to use USPS for my postal address. It's in the description below every video, and it's on my About Me page, which is, if you go to like the main page and you look, it says video, says home, videos, playlists, community, About Me. That's where it's at. All right, box number dose. Trying to make sure that the address don't come on. All right, let's start with the card. And the initial sneak peek, right there. This one was sure heavy. Oh, it's a feather card. That's pretty. And it's sparkly. Shines. Here's all these scraps. Really enjoy your videos, especially your lives. Oh, thank you. She really enjoys my videos. All right, there's that. All right, let's quickly open this thing up. This is scraps, by the way, because that's what the letter said. So we have blue and white polka dot. A small with smaller scraps kind of inside of it of a purpley blue. Oh, that's pretty. Like that. We got, ooh, this is very, very tiny polka dots on there. Look at that. Got a big scrap of this. Big scrap of this. Ooh, that's pretty. Yep. We got a scrap of white. The bird's on purple, this one.
Oh, I like that. That's nice.
And like a light baby blue. We got some the word for it has escaped my brain. Anyway, got some of that. It'll come to me. We got that. Some more white, some more white, some more white. I'm not going to hold the white up to the camera. I'm trying to go quick because I have 4 trash bags filled with I have no idea what, because, you know, it was a sight unseen haul. And I'll give you guys a little story on it. Some scrap of that. Scrap of that. This will probably be a little bit faster than I normally hold things up to the camera. Scrap of that, which I've had plenty of in the past. Scrap of that. Ooh, purple. Purple like polka dot. An orange. A floral. I kind of like call this like scratch because it looks like scratch. Oh, palm trees. Like easy palm trees. That's cute. I live around so many palm trees. When you come to my city, you'd think you're in Palm Springs because it's filled with palm trees. Some doggy fabric. A pink. Ooh, a scrap of lions and tigers and wolves and gorillas and parrots.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, another little 2 scraps of that. An aqua. Gingham, that was the name of that other fabric. I told you it would come to me randomly. A pink. Start making a second stack. Some of this. Some more of that. Looks like some more of that. It's all folded in each other, so there's like more scraps folded into the scrap. We're going to work our way on this side. We got this. That.
Everybody's loving these fabrics.
Jelly roll.
Oh, the black and
That
white.
is black.
Those are cool.
And white and grays.
Oh, it's got gray in too.
I'm trying to zoom through it. All right, that's it. That's in there. Looks like a fat quarter. Looks like a fat quarter. Got some charm squares. Just random charm squares. I actually have a jelly, no, I used a jelly roll of this to make that one jelly roll quilt that, I don't remember who has it now. Somebody out there in this world has it. It went for a giveaway, I think, where it's sold. I don't remember. Some scrap of that. Some scrap half square triangles. Just random. Some chickens. Some half square triangles. Little scraps. Plaid type scrap. Some more of that really tiny polka dotted stuff. Ooh, green with flowers. Southwestern style print. Friendship star print. Ooh, like a geode. Is it called a geode? The rock?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's like a geode. Ooh,
that's really cool.
This is like,
it also looks like outer
it's a
space.
batik. It's like tie-dye. I love this kind of stuff because there's so many colors just in one piece of fabric. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I want some more of it. Is that what every quilter says? Another batik scrap. Purple. A yellow. A different kind of yellowish orange. A purple scrap. A red. A black and white check. Other color, which is right here. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, found some more half square triangles. There's a ton here. They're all different. And then some more 5-inch squares. There's just a bunch of different ones here. So I'm going to put those in the half square triangle and square pile. Could make an ugly quilt. The colors are pretty, but obviously when you mix all that kind of stuff, you call it an ugly quilt. Here's some more pieced pieces that have a slice through them. So they were probably leftovers from making a quilt. Those could get added to the pile. Some more little scraps. That's pretty. An orange with paisleys. A nice big chicken scrap. Oh, wait, there's a nice big chicken on the other side. That's actually pretty. Blue and white
Tracy
stripe.
says you just mentioned in your 25 patch block video that you ran out of yellow squares. Now you can cut up those.
Yeah, and the crazy part is, guys, on that 25 patch blocks, I'm done making them. I have all 90 of my blocks made. You guys will have to wait until next week, obviously, to find out what the last 2 blocks are, but ooh, that's a nice big chunk of
you are done?
Yep, I am done. It's time for a review video, and then we're going to start putting the 25 patch blocks together.
Awesome.
Yep, it is time. After 3 years of working on it, obviously, sometime it has to end. At first, the videos were scattered, but this year it's been a video a week, so. Butterflies. Oh, cute little cats. That's a Michael Miller fabric.
Do they have antlers on that one?
No, they're like, oh, wow. Yeah, it's like an antlery, antlers and bows and ribbons.
That is awesome. Cats with antlers.
It kind of actually.
They're like Christmassy.
Yeah, it's Yeah, it's like a Christmas cat print. Here's some more of that one that I showed a little bit ago of a scrap. We have a pink and white polka dot. Some of that. That's orange. A scrap of this. Some more pink and white polka dot. This is pretty. More pink and white polka dot. I'm just gonna toss it right there. Got some that. Some puppy dogs and bones. Some scraps of this, which I think I already saw some, or maybe this is a different color of it. Oh, here's the blue version of the kitty cats. Bless you, Scotty.
Thank you.
Have a Southwestern. Bless you again.
Catherine says, are you covering a football field with the blocks?
Probably. Some orange and some flower. Ooh, a pretty purple. Tiffy loves purple.
Oh, Thumper came in to say.
No, he came to sniff the bags.
He says, I want to be annoying and in the way.
Yeah. A nice big chunk of a Southwestern. Oh, it is a pretty big chunk. Lots of sauce. Oh, always want to see you.
He says, I gotta say hi.
You gonna say hi to everybody?
He's not looking. He says, okay, I'm done now.
5 seconds of fame.
They all love him.
Paisley, that's a nice big
You
chunk
could do
of
a
that.
channel on just Thumper and they'd watch. They like Thumper.
There's more of that. There's a scrap of this. This is more jelly roll scraps. And that.
Oh, Crystal said it'd be fun to watch you teaching me how to cut
That.
material.
That. And last piece, that.
Did you hear me?
Yes. All right, so I'm going to stand up real quick to get all this back into this box.
You want me to do that?
So there that box was. On to the next, which is not mail now. So I have 4 trash bags. I'll give you the backstory real quick. A friend of mine called me up yesterday and said, I got fabric. Well, duh, you have fabric. You're a quilter. That's what I was thinking in my head. She's like, no, come get the fabric. I have some trash bags of fabric for you. Come get them. I don't want them. Get them out of my hair. I don't need it. So I was like, okay. So I asked Scott, I was like, you want to just do our Walmart? And he's like, let's just do our Walmart and stuff while we're out. Because I was like, let's just go out. It's out of town. Had to go out of town for this. So this is all sight unseen. 4 bags. They're not like filled. Well, one is filled to the brim. The other is almost filled to the brim. Another's, they're just heavy. How about that? So I drove out and picked up all this fabric. And, well, let's see what there is. I'm going to start with the first biggest one. I'll just show you how big this bag is and how heavy it is. This weighs more than my cat. Sorry for the bag sounds in advance, but let's see what we got. All right, I'm going to move this right here. All right, so here is a big, huge piece of a fall type floral. This would be great for the back of a quilt. Sunrise, Sunset, Holly Taylor for Moda. So this is a Moda print. I don't know how much is there. It looks to be at least 1.25 yards, maybe 1.5 yards. And then here is more of it. Folded wrong side out. So here's another big chunk of it. Well, so far, I think this next pile, I think is going to go quick. Here is white. A nice big chunk of white. Ready? I'm going to say this like a few times now. A nice big chunk of white, which actually all this is going to come in handy. You know why? Because I got an embroidery machine that hasn't came in the mail yet. It's on its way. And I'm going to need practice fabric. Another big chunk of white. Another big chunk of white. Another big chunk of white. Well, it looks like I won't need white for a very long time. Another, oh my God, this is like, I don't know, at least 6 yards here. Look at this. There's at least 6 yards there. Look how many times it's folded, guys. Wow. I'm not going to need white for a very long time. So
that's
here's a big chunk of white.
A lot of white.
Here is a not so white. This is another huge chunk.
Is that all cotton?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, then I don't have to buy you because I buy you white and black the most.
Yep. This is at least 4 yards right here. Wow. Wait, I'm not done. Here is a bag of, it looks like, pre-started cut. And another big, huge chunk of white. So I'm going to have to probably, I keep bolts. Okay, that's this whole bag. It's all white pretty much, except for that one. I'm going to have to unfold all these in the living room and then re-bolt them back up. Some of them I may have to iron.
Oh, help.
But my process with this, I keep bolts that are left over, like the cardboard part, for large amounts of fabric. So all of this I will straighten out on the living room floor because that's the longest bit of space we have in this house, to line it all out and not pick up a ton of thread. I'll go out there and bolt all this up. Wow, this is just a lot of white. I'm not going to run out of white anytime soon. And all the scraps could be used to embroider. All right, so bag one, that's all pretty much white. We're going to toss this.
Nancy says you were loved.
Out of the way. All right.
Did you hear me, honey?
Yes. Bag number 2. Another heavy bag. This is the size of it. This bag looks to be, wow, all, I call it like men's shirts fabrics. This would just make a quilt all on its own. So there's that. There's all scraps in here, it looks like. There's a red. There's that.
You will use them.
I'm just going to go through them one at a time and just start pulling them out like this. Wovens. Men's like shirt stuff. Obviously they're going to be used for quilts, not men's shirts, but I think I could just cut all this up into squares and just make a couple like quilts out of just this stuff, because you never know what to make a man, you know, the best quilts for men, it's just squares of this stuff.
Yeah, we like that. We like plaids, at least I do.
Yeah. Just makes it very man woodsy, like, you know, like the mountain man.
Lori says she sorted it nice for you too.
Yeah, I noticed.
Kim says those are homespun.
Homespun, that's the word for it. You know, sometimes I can't think of the words, guys. But you know I know it. I just don't get it out like you think. It doesn't come out of my brain.
Do you ever use white for a backing?
No, not really. And it's rare I even use white on a binding, because those are the parts that get drug around the most and they get really dirty.
You use white a lot though in quilts.
I use white in the fronts, but
yeah,
not as backing or binding very often.
Black you use the most of, but white's the second.
I thought these were the same. They're totally different.
White's the second most used color. So now you have a lot of it.
Yeah.
Means I only have to buy you black.
Yeah, and gray. And whatever random colors.
Oh, are those cotton or flannel?
cotton. They're homespun, so whatever that means it is. There's a little scrap mixed in here.
Did you tell him who this lady was again?
Just
Local
a
quilt shop?
local friend, yes.
What? No, you've showed him the
She-
quilt shop. Oh,
yeah,
you have a video of the quilt
No,
shop. Tell him who she
it's
is.
not on here. I didn't
Oh.
post it yet because there's no way to order online yet.
I thought you went through them all through. I thought you put that on.
Not on YouTube, it's on Facebook for her shop.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you talked about her before.
Yeah.
This is your second time.
This
you
is
got
from
fabric
my
her.
friend's shop. The one that has a shop here locally. These are all just like stacked so nicely now.
Have you done a quilt with lots of polyester?
In the beginning, yes. When I first started quilting, yes. Yes, when I first started quilting, I made quilts out of anything. It was an anything goes type of situation in the beginning. So now I got some regular cottons in here now, mixed with the homespuns. That would be these, all these two. Those are the regulars. Just kind of holding them up for you guys to see. Like I said, there's some regular fabrics mixed in with these.
Do you look at fabric and see ideas?
Not always. Sometimes I do, but not always.
What's the thing called when we hit the three dots to change the focus?
Auto adjust or
You
to
hit
change.
the three dots and you change. I had to do it on the tablet all the time. It's just the screen's fuzzy. It needs to-
Oh, catch it up. Just
yeah, hit the three dots and you hit what? We used to tell them this every video.
I don't know, Scott. It's not coming to me.
It's on the one tablet. We had to do it all the time too.
Playback speed?
No.
I don't know then. Oops, that's a regular fabric.
I don't know how you don't. We used to say it in every video. You should know exactly what I'm talking about, whether you know the names. I don't know the name of it either.
Wow, there's a lot in
Yeah, the bag is heavy.
here. Yeah.
Is it the quality? Is that what it is?
Yes.
You change it from the 720 to the or you change it from whatever to the 720?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the quality.
Video quality.
Yes.
I just catch the video up with the playback speed and it focuses it.
Well, tell her that click the three dots or whatever in
Yeah,
the corner and
click
change
three
the video
dots in
quality.
the corner and change video quality to less than 720 and it should be clear up. Depends on the speed of your internet, honestly.
Melinda said your nails match the material.
Yeah. Well, these ones Christmas so far. A lot of these. And that's it. Bag. So there was a couple cottons mixed in here, and the only reason why I know that it's not homespun and it's cotton is because it has a selvage. But there's that. So I'm going to stack all this back in here. And actually, I'm going to keep those cottons separate. I'll probably have to go through it one more time, though, just to make sure later. Two more bags to go. Just lay that on top like that. All right. Next. Oh, wow, this one's heavy too.
They're all heavy.
Oh! All right, so here's the size of this bag. This one has a quilt in it. Just by the look right here at the top. Well, now someone started a baby quilt.
Why does it have so many
Pins to quilt it. The free motion quilt it. And it looks like they already quilted it. They just never took the pins out. So it just needs to be finished.
Oh, wow.
So here's a quilt in here, a little baby quilt.
We can do that and give it away.
Yep. Just needs to be trimmed. And it's flannel too, both sides. So it's very soft. So there's that. I'm going to put that over there. That's something that can get finished. All right, here we have, this is brushed cotton, not flannel. I don't know how you guys, if you guys have ever noticed the difference between brushed cotton and flannel, but brushed cotton is a little tighter than flannel. Flannel is a little bit looser on the feel. So wait, here's a flannel. Brushed cotton is like really tight, but it's still soft. And flannel has little, you could see it, it's a little bit more pokey, not pokey, what's the word I'm looking for? Felty, I guess is the word. Like it has more stuff that sticks out of it. So there's that.
Felty, I like it.
I can't think of the word. There's a word for it, but this is brushed cotton. Oh, look, more white. Oh, this is tone on tone. So let's see if you guys can even see it. Sometimes if I get it to focus, do you see that? I see it on the screen. It's a tone on tone. It's just like a meandering of white. Here is, this is a cotton that looks like a homespun. Oh, more homespuns. A bag with back quarters in it. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it was like a kit or something. A big, huge piece of this. Wow, there's a lot here. There's at least 3 yards here.
Holy cow, that's a lot.
Of that.
That's nice. That'll make something good.
Yeah. Let me try to fold that a little bit differently. All right, we got some more homespuns mixed in here with cotton. So this one's a cotton one.
What's your storage solutions? Any advice?
Right now, my storage solutions are a disaster has blown up in my room.
Any advice?
I would say tubs, lots of tubs, organize your fabrics, more tubs, organize into tubs. I don't, depending on where you live, I kind of don't suggest using cardboard boxes, especially in the garage to store your fabric, because garages, I don't care what anyone says, they get bugs. And especially like, you know, you could get mice and rats and not even know it. So cardboard boxes are not the best solution, but I mean, if it works for what it works for. In the house, definitely not cardboard boxes. At least for us, we know, because silverfish, those little silverfish, they eat cardboard, magazine, newspaper, blah, blah, blah. We get them everywhere here. They're constantly found in the house. And I think the cat eats more silverfish than we even know.
Yeah.
But silverfish are very common. And cardboard is not the best way to store fabric. I would say totes, plastic containers, you know, and put a dryer sheet in them when you're storing. If you have to store it for a long period or the box has to go out into the garage, put a dryer sheet or two in it so that it keeps everything smelling fresh and you don't get that weird like storage smell. You could also store in bags, but I wouldn't make that a permanent solution, just, you know, temporary. And the best way is to iron, fold, wrap up on bolts, and put it on a shelf. That's the best way to put it on shelves and organize. Here is this, and it has laundering instructions in here.
And how do they find
Kind of
your
weird.
address to send you stuff?
It's in the description. The address, my address is in the description below every single video. Shortcut quilt. So here's another one of those pieces, but it has a quilting and other comforts little paper in there. I don't know if that was supposed to be like part of a kit or something. Here is some yardage of a not quite turquoise, but not quite green color. Oh, here's another chunk. That's at least 2 yards right here. Yep. So another big chunk of it. That first piece was probably only like a yard and maybe a quarter. There's that. We got a seafoam green color.
Yeah.
And that's probably a yard. Got some binding. Got some scraps of a rose print. Another scrap of rose print. It looks like the cut-offs off of the bottom of a quilt. You know, like when you finish a quilt and you gotta cut everything around the edge. Here is some cut in half already on the fold. This, it looks like the print looks like something from the 80s. Excuse me. And this is the old salvage. It's a VIP print, so it came from Joann's in like the 80s. Yep. This is an older Joann's print. Oh, here we go. We got some, what would that be? Trees, greenery, the bayou in Louisiana.
That's awesome. I like that. How it looks super swamp thick. Woodland.
Yep, it's the
whatever.
swamp. There's about...
I like it. Very woodlandy.
a yard. Here is another big chunk of it.
Wow.
Again.
I'm amazed she gave you that. I think that's so cool. I don't know why she didn't sell it.
About another yard. All right, we got a green solid. There's a pretty big piece. Another green solid, but a different color of green. Seafoam green solid. This feels like a poly blend though. This was like a 60-40, and there's quite a bit of it here. But these I use like a lot of this poly stuff I use for linings and bags, testing blocks, like for size, you know, and then on the long arm for I use them for the scrap to scribble on the long arm when I'm not sure about something and I want to try a design out to make sure it works. I use it for that because I don't make this stuff into the quilts. Here's another big chunk of it. This one doesn't feel like the last one though. It does. It feels the same. Just the way it was folded, I guess, the feel of it. So here's another, I don't know, at least 3 yards on both of these. And then here is some more rose fabric. Nice big chunk of scrap.
Wow, that's a lot.
So there's that bag. And we have one more, one more bag, and then what Scotty bought me.
Melinda says all that green and white make a nice quilt.
Yeah. Alright, let's put all this in here. See if I can squeeze it all back into the bag. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. I'm going to put these homespuns in that homespun bag.
Which one is it? I'll do it.
This one.
Oh, okay. Never
And
mind.
these are cottons I'm going to bring over to this bag.
I will gladly help you organize it.
Alright. There's that bag. And there's one more bag to go. Ooh, and look, a scrap just randomly fell out of something. Alright, one more bag. So this one isn't as full. Alright. Let's see what's in this last one.
Dale says the green marble would make a great water for a 25 patch boat block.
Yeah.
A boat block.
Alright, I can tell you right now, this bag is filled with a nice sunny day. So we have like 2 yards of yellow. So this is like a super bright yellow, like the closest to the sun you can get. Then we have a pale yellow, and there's probably 3 yards on here of a pale yellow. Oh wait, here is a not as close to the sun yellow. It's probably almost 3 yards here. Wait, I'm not done. Here's getting further away from the sun yellow. Somebody must have loved the color yellow. Here is 6 yards.
Did you ever get a postcard from Northern Kentucky?
A postcard from Northern Kentucky.
We show all of our postcards off when she gets them.
Yeah, I don't know.
She says she sent us one, but she doesn't see it hanging up there.
There's more way up to the top. There's a lot, and they kind of go.
It's from Kentucky Lady. Just ask her how long ago she sent it.
How long ago did you send it? There's a Kentucky one up there that says Quilt Barns. All right, so this says 6 yards, but this ain't no 6 yards. I can tell you that right now. It's just the little pin that's on it. And I will measure it all out. All right, we're still moving away from the sun with yellow. This is a big chunk of, I don't know, I have to open these up to see. Getting even further into the paler color. Wait. Here is a blender one. And you can see right there. It's blender yellow. So it's dark yellow and light
she said
yellow.
it about
all
2
in
weeks
one.
ago. No, we didn't get a postcard in the last 2 weeks.
No, haven't got one in 2 weeks.
No, we didn't get it yet. It could just be lost in the mail.
Scrap. This is a more orangier yellow.
Tell them that, honey. Tell her
Yep.
Could just be lost in the
It could just be lost in the mail. It hasn't come yet.
I don't know if they can-
And the last of this is a sheet. A yellow sheet. And it looks like curtain. She must have been making something. And another sheet. Yep, somebody was making curtains or sheets or something. What is this? This curtain. Yep, it's a curtain. Somebody was making curtains. Yellow ones. So that's probably what this is and not a sheet. It's probably a curtain. Yeah, these are self-sewn. These are self-sewn curtains. So these are probably the 2 sides, and this is that center part, you know, that's smaller so that the curtain stays open. That's
the
what's
last postcard
in
you got even, though?
this bag. I don't know what the last one I got is. It would be this one right there.
The black and white one?
That black and white one was the last one.
Yeah.
All right. So nice big chunk, all yellow.
Marianne says, well, you were out of yellow.
Yeah. I run out of yellow. Finish the 25 patch block series, and bam, I get yellow.
Tons of it.
Yeah. No, the last card came from... Hold on. Kentucky lady. This was my last card.
So we did get it.
Yeah, I got it.
We showed it then.
Yeah,
we
it was
show all
showed.
of ours online. You just missed it.
Yeah, it was showed in a video. Yep. Stay. There we go. All right. And the last, yeah, it's where you guys can't see. See, there's way more up there. So it's right there. That was the last card. I'm running out of ways to hang them. I got to run another string across or something.
We show all of them in videos when we get them.
All right. And while we were at my friend's shop, Mr. Scotty went in and got me a fabric because I was looking at it. I was like, ooh, I like this. So he got me 2 yards of this skull print. I don't know what it is, but I love sugar skulls because they're so darn pretty, and rainbow ones are the best. So he got me that. And then right before he was checking out, I was like, there's something I want. And I was looking at him and looking at him. I was like, just throw it in there. So I got this boundless ombres. Ooh, pretty. So they're ombres in here. So it's a fat quarter bundle with.
What's ombres mean?
So it goes from a dark purple to a light purple, dark pink to light pink. So all these go from like dark blue to light blue, but in the pastel shades. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's not a good count. 21. Velocity is the name of it. So it's the Boundless Velocity line. Isn't it so pretty? So that's what I got yesterday while I was at my friend's shop. I just love this. It's so pretty. Anyway, that is it. That's everything. That is my sight now seen haul.
Yep.
Now seen. And the mail and what I got. Yep, that's it. That's everything, folks. I got it all. And if you guys didn't know, last night I was on with Becca for the Friday Night Live, and we did I know it as the barn raising layout. Barn raisings are made mostly with log cabins, but it just, what it is it's the style of the layout. So it starts with a piece in the middle and then it builds out. Anyway, but most people call it around the world, but a true around the world is made with just single squares, and they're laid out a certain way to create the same exact layout, pretty much. So
What's the designer of the skull fabric? Do we know?
The designer of the skull fabric is.
Does it say?
Hold on, I gotta find it on the selvage. David Textiles. That's it. This is David Textiles, guys. So it's most likely from Walmart or somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Walmart distributors.
Our Walmart has stuff like it now that it's that color.
Yeah.
But I bought Tiff stuff like that in the past. That's why I had to buy her that one to go with her others.
So yeah, it's most likely from a Walmart distributor. David Textiles is Walmart. All right. So I was on the live with her last night, and I didn't have to trim my block. Mine land my what's the word for it?
I don't know what you're
My
looking for.
charm squares were 5 inches to the outside of the pinking. That's very rare that happens, but they were cut at 5 inches to the outside of the pinking. So when I cut my 5-inch squares to go with it, mine lined up. And when I sewed them, mine lined up. So I didn't have to I didn't have to trim my blocks, which is something I don't normally do. I usually trim them. So they were like 4 5/8 ish. That's for the number after half, right? Yeah. So they were like
Yes, 5/8.
that instead. And most people trim them down to 4.5. I didn't do that. So my quilt turned out 51.5 by 51.5. Becca is trimming hers because hers weren't lining up because her pinked edges were the inside and her squares were the outside. So she has to trim all hers because they weren't lining up. But either way, we attempted to teach last night and I decided to continue on because it was literally laying right here and to finish sewing it. It makes a baby quilt. Again, that's 51 by 51. So if you guys want to go check out Sew Becca's channel last night and the replay of the video, I at least showed you how to make a quarter of it. And those 4, if you make 4 of those quarters, it makes a quilt. So this is what it looks like.
That's absolutely beautiful.
I did post in the Facebook group. So some people call this around the world, but this is actually the barn raising layout. And you can see what I mean by this. It starts out with the barn and then you raise it. That's pretty much what you're doing. And you can see that mine lined up. I didn't cut the selvages off of mine. Usually I do, but I didn't. And it's still, it just has a little bit of thickness.
Did you see Becca's here? PSA this morning?
Yes, I did. Becca posted a video because of a random, a random person was going through comments and saying people had won a giveaway. So she was warning everyone with a public service announcement saying, no, that's not me.
Is that what PSA means?
Yep.
Public service announcement? I didn't know that.
So there's my quilt, and I showed you guys last night on her video how to make the quarter of it, which is this amount right here. How to lay out 1/4, and then you just make 4 quarters and put it together. I mean, 51.5 by 51.5 is pretty darn big. I'm not adding borders. I did put together that there's 16 extra blocks. I did put those together like this, and I didn't press it yet. It's not pressed. I'm going to randomly place this into the back of the quilt. So it'll be a 2-sided quilt with just 1 block on the back side. But
that'll be awesome.
That is what I made last night with Sew Becca, and that will get finished. What else? 25 patch blocks are over. I kind of want to give you guys all my updates today because tomorrow's Sunday and I want to just sew. I don't even know what I'm going to sew. I have to do a review on that. There is 90 blocks and got miscounted. There was 1 block we couldn't find the video for. We had to go through the Sew Sunday videos because in the beginning, when I first started this, I started the 25 patch blocks in August of 2019. I think it was August. Yeah, it was August of 2019. I started doing them on Sew Sundays. So there's a couple, if you guys ever watched the whole playlist, there's a couple that say Sew Sunday, 25 patch blocks, blah, blah, blah. Well, 1 was missing. There was 1 block I could not find the video. We went through all the videos to see where did I make this block. It was actually in the beginning. So there is a video now added to the 25 patch block playlist called
7.5.
It's called 7.5.
Yeah.
Video 7.5. So it's up in the beginning at the 7 between 6 and 7. Or between 7 and 8.
It's 7.5.
So we had to fix that. So if you guys are missing 1 block from the series, those of you guys that are making them, it's up in the beginning now of the playlist. But it's there in the playlist and it's numbered. I don't know how that happened, but I only made 1 block in that Sew Sunday video. So, but there should be 90 total blocks.
Catherine says you inspire me.
Oh, thank you.
We're also going to do a quilt show coming up so we can put the rest of our quilts on Etsy. So look forward to that.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing a de-stash soon because I have a ton of quilts to de-stash. Also...
Well, we just show them mainly before we put them on Etsy. If you guys want to buy them, that's up to you. But you can look at them before we put them on Etsy.
If you heard him, we show them on de-stash videos so that you guys could see all the quilts that are going to be listed on Etsy. But preferably, if you did want to buy a quilt from me, it's easier to buy it from me than it is from Etsy. So just letting you guys know that.
We both save money. You and us both.
Yeah. Yeah, we both save money that way. So I always do de-stash videos. And it's not very often that I do them, but I try to get de-stash videos out there.
And plus, Tiff made her binding video for all of you guys that keep asking about binding. So
Yep.
just look for that to be posted.
That'll be on the 20, maybe it's the 31st, or maybe it's the 28th. There's videos all this week, guys. All this week there's videos, except for like Thursday or something.
Well, then
or maybe
Thursday's
it's
when
Tuesday.
we'll want to do the D-stash. Whatever day that you don't have a video, we'll do the D-stash then.
Yeah. The 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. So there's one day that doesn't have a video. That's tomorrow. So no, there is videos all day, all week this week. For you guys. Mostly long arm quilting and then 2 binding videos. Not just one, but 2. They're totally 2 different ways. And the sound is horrible in one. And I'm sorry about that in advance if you guys, once you guys watch it. I couldn't fix it. I have no idea how to fix sound in videos. I'm not that advanced in my editing skills yet. Oh, I did take in another client start to finish memory quilt of college shirts. So I took in a job for a college t-shirts memory quilt. So there'll be a video of that when I finally start on it. New clients usually get told that it's 3 to 6 months before I even get started on things. So it'll be a while. But as soon as I get, time, I have to finish the last t-shirt quilt, which I'm just waiting on backing fabric for. So that will get done. And then you guys will see that whole video because that one's going to be awesome. Anything else to catch up on? Trying to think. I don't know. I've just been trying to keep up with things and get things done. This week I bound like 6 or 7 quilts. 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah, you
6,
did a lot
7.
to finish.
I think I did 7 total binding today.
Yeah, for the D-stash.
Oh, yeah, because I had a whole stack of things that needed to be, they were being quilted for videos. And then I was like, well, I got to bind them all sooner or later. So I just, in 2 days, I was like, Scott, I'm going to go bind. And I just continued on. I made all the bindings, every single one of them. I was like, Scott, I figured out a new way to bind. And I lined up 3 bindings in a row and I ironed 1, ironed 2, ironed 3, pulled them through. 1, 2, 3, pulled them through. So I did 3 at the same exact time. It was actually kind of easy. Got them done faster. Let's see. Anything else? That's it. I think that's all I got. So I'm just trying to catch up with everything, and you guys have videos all week from me. So, and then tomorrow I will be on at 5 p.m. Arizona time, which is Pacific Standard Time right now. So
it's 9:20 our time now. So
yep.
Whatever your time is, do the adding or subtracting, and then 5 o'clock on Sunday.
I'm 3 hours different from Eastern, 2 hours different from Central.
Our time.
Yep. So, anyways, that's all I got for you guys. My wonderful haul and mail. And thank you guys that sent me mail. I totally 100% love it. All that thread. Oh my goodness. I'm set for thread for a while I'm learning. So thank you guys so much for sending me mail. I love happy mail. And I will see you in my next video, guys, which is tomorrow at 5 p.m. Bye.